All the best stories are embellished a little. How do you know this didn't happen? Once upon a time, humanity was an apex civilization who climbed to the start, albeit briefly. There was something so evil that arose that not even the most powerful civilization the world has ever had could not handle it. We had started to build for the Kardashev, but we fell. The fallen dynasties hardly survived, and they sustained the secrets while the globe fell to barbarism and we reverted to the natural world. We had great cities, billions spanned the globe, but the darkness through reveries of envy usurped the throne of enlightenment and thought. So we had to run envy, slaughtered the kind, they raised cities, killed everything, enslaved the women. This was 100,000-year fall and nothing was more tragic, but the desert held on to our secrets retained. But as you can imagine, 100,000 years is a long time, and the two remaining bloodlines of the fall had their own war, and everything was almost lost. Our great libraries held the secrets, but few pages remained the pyramids though. And Saladin, our last hope perhaps, just saying resentment even slayed the greatest, and we barely hang on. Everything you see now, carefully crafted, for the dark still rule from the shadows. A death cult unraveled but never ended, infiltrated timelines and sharded destinies. This is the space race, this is how it always has been. The dark does not want the enlightened to escape their grasp. Their envy is thirsty like a dragon not fed, burning down to a threadbare life force. Truly we are in the battle of good versus evil, and finally we are all ahead of the enemy. But for how long? We fell before, and the potential is there. Certain destinies forged by our champions is our way. This fight is eternal and the sun is our hourglass, for one day it burn us. It'll be too late. So build a future, be the wave, ride that current to fortune's future. This is the space race, and it's older than time, and I kinda sure none of you will care to understand my rhyme. Here we are at the world's demise, move to one fortune and try to regulate time. The fallen dynasties hardly survived, and they sustained the secrets while the globe fell to barbarism, and we reverted to the natural world. We had great cities, billions spanned the globe, but the darkness, the reveries of envy, you usurped the throne of enlightenment and thought. So we had to run, envy slaughtered the kind. They raised cities, killed everything, enslaved the women. This was 100,000-year fall, and nothing was more tragic. But the desert held on to our secrets, can you imagine? Yeah, 100,000 and the two dynasties had their own war. Alexandria burned, then to the ground. The pyramids though, our last hope perhaps, just saying resentment even slayed the greatest, and we barely held on. This is the space race, and it's older than time, and I'm kinda sure none of you will care to understand my rhyme. Here we are at the world's demise, move to one fortune and try to regulate time. But Saladin went into the pyramids, and there he discovered the ancient technology, secrets of the stars. Nobody understood it, but Saladin already understood what was out there. Even in his own lands he always had the fear, for evil has a fortress. So time forged, even he could not unravel it. So he told his closest men to make up a story, while every other potential and loyal quietly was handled. These secrets held for centuries, and then only reintroduced recently. For the globe has kept slaughtering itself since the fall, and that was one of the only great secrets that made it. Aside from the fact that the Jewish counterpart of the ancient world knew that we once traveled the stars, and that the fall must be repaired at all costs. These two factions that held down the secrets almost destroyed themselves. Then Saladin found it, the shortcut that has saved us maybe 1,000,000 years. The way out of the dark age none of you understand. This is the space race, and it's older than time, and I'm kinda sure none of you will care to understand my rhyme. Here we are at the world's demise, move to one fortune and try to